Hi everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. Today is the last day to apply for IIFT. It is one of the premier institutes for MBA in India. Until last year, they used to conduct their own entrance examination, but this year they scrapped the exam and decided to take CAT scores for admission. Now the CAT response sheets are also out, so people are in a dilemma that whether they should apply to IIFT or not. Some people must be telling you कि इतना score है तो apply कर दो and all, right? So in this video I'm going to tell you based on facts and numbers. It is not some random talk, but based on historical data, and here to show that you need those data interpretation skills to give those suggestions, right? So I'll present the data of the past years, the number of aspirants writing CAT, and based on it I will tell you an estimated number. Okay, don't go with that exact number, but I'll give you an estimated number as to what score should you apply to IFT. Okay, so if you want to watch that number, you can watch the last part of the video, but if you want to understand and appreciate this effort that how I came up with the number, please do watch. It will hardly take a few minutes to explain. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here you get the best content for all MBA entrance examinations. Now, one must also know that there is a lot of difference between the number of people who used to appear on IFT and the number of people who appeared on CAT. Okay, so I'll give you the data for IFT also, how many people appeared on it, and the data for CAT. You know that around 2.88 lakh test takers. This is the official release, right? No such self-frame number. This is the official data as per CAT notification that 2.88 lakh aspirants appeared for CAT. Now, 95 percentile in IFT versus 95 percentile in CAT is very different thing. Okay, so if case you're thinking 95 percentile in CAT, that would translate to 99.5 percentile in CAT. Okay, IFT versus CAT. So let us understand these numbers. Now, this was the data for 2023-2025. This is present on their the notice which they sent the IIFT once they conducted that shortlisting process. So last year, this is the number of people who appeared on the examination. So around 30,000 people had applied for the examination and 26,070 people appeared on the examination, right? Now, if you take the CAT number, it is roughly 11 times. It comes up to 2.86 lakh. Okay, so you can take a factor of 11 while multiplication, and let us assume we are doing some assumptions also, right, that the split general EWS SC ST will be on similar lines. Okay, so we will multiply accordingly. Okay, so some in some cases the factor might be 10, some cases might be 13, but we'll take a conservative number saying that 11 times the number of people who appeared on CAT. But the second assumption is that those who applied to IFT, those who appeared on IFT, they would apply only for IFT. They were the dedicated aspirants. Now, among these 2.88 lakh CAT aspirants, many people would not have uh, interest in IFT. So, we will take a conservative number there as well. Now, this is the seat matrix that they have. So, Delhi, Kolkata, and business analytics, I do not know the split. But going by these numbers, I can say that since this is half, this will be around 30. This is 15%, so roughly 9 seats here. Half of it maybe 5, 1 seat. Okay, and this is maybe 11, so we have 40, 39, 50, 56, maybe 4. So just rough calculations based on this, right? तो ये कम ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है, किसी में 10, 5 भी हो सकता है, but rough estimations as per the data. Okay. Now let us talk about the shortlist part, and this will give you the number at what percentile you should be applying for IFT. Although this data is for 2023, the number of shortlist remains same. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत ज़्यादा stark difference आ जाएगा. It is approximately the same because the number of seats is same, right? So shortlisted was around 1631 in 2022-24. ये थोड़ा सा डेटा मिसमैच है, but yes, we are doing approximation proper analysis to get to that number. Now 1631 out of 26,000, right? Let's do some calculation. 26 into 6 is 156. So 156 and 7. So around top 6%. 6.6 is 156 and 7 that is 3. So 6.3%. Okay, 6.3% coming for general. Okay, and out of the total aspirants. Okay, and this is basically, so we are considering that 6.3% of total, right? Similarly, we will do for EVS. EVS is 15% of it, so 615 9. So it's approximately 1%, or we can take 0.95%. And if we take it 3 times 3.5, 63 into 5, 2, or we can take 2.1%, rough estimations. Okay, 26, 365, 1.05, not 1.05, 1.3, 1.4%. Okay, ST is 45, so 0.1 0.18%. Okay, Kashmiri migrant, you can say that it is 0.009, so much less than that. Okay, so these are rough calculations and may not be correct, right? You don't have to find the correct number in that. So 6.3% general, right? So this means that if you are in the top 6.3% among general, like total candidates, you are among the top 6.3%. So you can say 94 point, and we will consider this number also based on these stats, that what percentage of them are called. So if you take 16,000, so roughly 17 into uh, shortlisted is around 9%. Okay, so top 9%, 17 9 is 153. Top 10%, roughly 10% are being called. Okay, and this is roughly top 15%, roughly 20%, or maybe 22, 23%. Okay, this is 482. No, this is some other category. This must be this. So roughly 10 to 15% in the category. If we see general category 15 and other categories, it is roughly, you would say ki around 15 to 20% are being called. Okay, so this means basically in the examination, like for a general category candidate, you had to be in the top 6.3%. Okay, now we are considering that for CAT, like we will divide by 11, right? So this is 6.3, and uh, see, as I said that the number of test takers in CAT is 11 times. So 11 times means that you need to be, the number of shortlists are going to be the same, right? So you need to have, it is top 6.3, so it turns out to be top point, or you can call it top point 0.6. That is 99.4 percentile. Okay, if you want to be into the this category, but not all people would be interested in it. Okay, so not all people will be interested. So I'm taking a conservative number. We are just, although it is 11 times, but not people, many people would be applying to IIFT. Some people would be going to, if they are getting a very good scores, okay, and all, they will be targeting other institutes, right? So I'm taking the one third of this. So one third, if I take, uh, so let us say the top 2%. So this is 1.6. Let's say zero point 0.6. Let us multiply by 3, because we are considering that 1 out of 3 people would be interested in IFT. So still, you have to be in the top 2 percentile. That is as per my predictions. Okay, top 2 percentile means you need to get around 98 percentile in CAT. Okay, so the cutoff for CAT would be easily 98 percentile. It won't be less than 97 for sure. maybe somewhere in the late 97, 97.5 plus, but approximately it has to be 98 percentile. So if you're a general category, then you need 98 percentile. Okay, now let us do the same thing for EWS and others. Okay, now EWS, we saw that top 15% were called. Okay, and 15% of the candidates, we are assuming that the distribution is similar, and so 1631 were called, one sixth of this will be called, but the number of test takers is also uh, so general is 2%, and one sixth will be called, and the number of test takers is 10 times, so maybe 96 percentile EWS. Okay, then OBC. If we see, one third are being called. Okay, so the top 2%, one third are being called, and we have the number of aspirants as one sixth. Okay, so top four, so around 95 to 96 percentile, right? Somewhere in this range. Then SC, if we take SC, the number is this one. So SC is one fifth, and the number of uh, sorry, some number is, let's check which one is which. So one is S general, EWS, SC third one, ST fourth one, and this is OBC. So sorry, we did some mistake in this calculation here. So SC, ST, OBC. So OBC, if we talk about, we have the number of OBC, one third have been called, and the number of test takers have been around four times, right? So somewhere around 96 to 97 percentile for this also. Okay, and then if we take about SC category, so one fifth have been called as compared to this, and SC, if we see 24, one sixth applied. So again, SC also you can expect around 95 to 96, somewhere in this range. Okay, and similarly, ST also, if we take maybe ST 45, which is 2.5%. Okay, and ST, the number of people is also less. So ST also you can expect around 92 to 93%. Okay, rough estimations. These are very rough estimations. General category 98. Okay, EWS, NCOBC like around 96, SC 95 to 96 percentile on CAT, and ST 92 to 93 percentile. Right. So these are the approximations, because we do not know these numbers for CAT. Right. This data is for IIFT, but we do not know the numbers. The split for CAT. So let us go by these numbers. So general 98. EWS and OBC, let us take both these categories at around 96 to 97. Okay, SC is at 95, ST at 92. So very rough approximations to arrive at this number. Okay, so this is the percentile required. And these are some score versus percentile. Now going with this trend, okay, again these are not accurate. General 98 percentile can be 97 also. So in case you are getting 65 plus, right? If you're getting a 65 plus score in CAT, then you should definitely apply because you have a strong chance. अगर आपका 60 से 65 बन रहा है, then you may apply. ठीक है, और अगर 60 से below 60 बन रहा है, then ideally I would say that you may not get a short list. So instead of just wasting money कि आपका 50 किसी ने बोल दिया 55 में भी बन जाएगा, so this is a statistically evaluated number. So if you are getting 65 plus, then you should definitely apply. 60 to 65 may apply. ठीक है, it is like you may get, if you're lucky, it depends on the number of people who apply, right? Now this is my estimation, assumption जा भी गलत भी जा सकता है, but I would say this number. EWS, OBC, if you belong to these categories, somewhere if you are getting 60 plus, then you should apply. Okay, and in case you are getting 55 to 60, then you may apply. If there are less than, if this like जैसे होता है ना, less than 60, do not apply. Less than 55, do not apply. SC is somewhere around 95. So if you're getting 54 is our estimation. So if you have 52 plus, then you should apply. If you have 40, 48 to 52, you might apply. Less than that, like, or you can say 45 to 50 also you can apply. If you have less than 45, then ideally I would say that you should apply. ST category, the cutoff is approximately going to be around this number. So if you are getting 48 plus, or rather I would say 46 या 45 भी ले लो, you should apply because the numbers can vary a lot here, right? You do not know 92 percentile कितने पे आएगा, 90 percentile कितने पे आएगा. It can, in matter of 1 or 2 marks, there can be a stark difference. So if you are getting 45 plus, then you must apply. If you are getting somewhere 40 to 45, you may apply, but less than that you should not be applying. So these are the numbers that I have come up with. Okay, if you belong to general category and if you're getting 60 to 60 plus, right, you can go for it. 65, very likely that you will get a short list. Okay, EWS, again, 60 plus is where you will definitely get a short list. If you are scoring somewhere, because there are a lot of other factors also, normalization and other things, but the thing is, like, these are some ballpark numbers based on the estimation statistics. Okay, come up with the numbers, because ऐसे randomly बोल देना कि 50 वाले अप्लाई कर दो, इट्स अ अनफेयर थिंग, क्योंकि आपकी शॉर्ट लिस्ट नहीं आएगी, खाली फॉर्म भर के पैसा बर्बाद होगा. So rough estimation based on the number of people who applied in the past years, number of CAT takers, assuming certain things की there were a lot of people who were not writing IIFT last year. अब कैट में अच्छा स्कोर नहीं आया, जिसको ABC नहीं मिल रहा, टॉप के IIMs के चांसेस कम है, so they might go to IIFT as well. So these are some numbers that you can go with. So अगर आपका ये नंबर आ रहा है, so I would recommend that you can apply for IIFT. और जिनने कम स्कोर पे अप्लाई कर दिया था, now regretting, sorry for you. But the ones who are yet to apply, please do apply at these scores. And please do share this video with people who are going to apply for IIFT, those who are asking कि IIFT कितने में apply करना चाहिए, because I have explained it in detail, right? It's not कि लोग हवा में बोल देते हैं कि 50 पे कर लो, 55 पे कर लो. I did calculations in front of you to tell at what numbers one should apply.